After you?
No, thank you.
Yeah, no worries. And look, here I am now on Wembley Way, one of the most famous walkways to any single stadium in the world. And look, you can see the Wembley arches through there. And we're doing a Wembley Stadium tour today, but as I'm walking up here, and this wasn't part of my original intro, look, they have a whole history lesson on the very start of Wembley all the way up until the modern day. So let me just take you through this. This is really, really interesting. Look, in 1792, Wembley Park gets its name. The local wealthy Page family employs Humphrey Repton, the last great English landscape designer of the 18th century, to landscape their estate, and on his advice they call it Wembley Park. Look, in 825, that is where the name Wembley first appeared in official records. Saxon people had occupied this part of England, still known as Middlesex, or the land of the Middle Saxons. A local family lived here, and their home was known as Wembley, Wemba's clearing in the forest. By 1500, most of the woodland was cleared and replaced with hedged fields. So there you go, look, that little place there, Wembley, some weird little clearing in the forests in 800, the year 800 is why the home of English football is called Wembley to this day. You just don't get facts like this on other football channels, but look, it actually tells you about through the history of Wembley. Of course, modern day fans will know it with the arch now, but originally it had the two famous Wembley Towers. They opened for the 1923 FA Cup final, designed by Sir Owen Williams. His famous twin towers became symbols of the nation's aim to turn outwards and welcome the world. That was in the 1920s, almost 100 years ago now. Wembley Park hosted the Olympics in 1948. And as we make our way around, look, of course, this is probably Wembley's most famous game, 1966 World Cup final, of course, which England won here at Wembley. As we make our way through, look, there's Freddie Mercury. If you've never seen his performance at Wembley during Live Aid, then I suggest that you YouTube that video as soon as you've watched this one all the way through, and when you've hit the like button on this one as well. But look, Wembley really started to get redesigned through sort of, well, I came here for the very first game. Me and my stepdad came to England-Brazil, which was the first game at the new Wembley. That was in 2007, and to be honest, there wasn't a lot to see around Wembley at that time, whereas now, like, I went away to live in Australia for a few years, came back, came to Wembley. It used to just literally be the stadium and that was it, but now they have outlet centres, they have homes, they have places where you can eat, drink and even play. Let me just share this moment with you guys as we walk up here to Wembley, let's say actual stadium now, up Wembley Way. Look at that, that is where the station is, right behind me, up behind that road, and that is the view that most fans will get coming from central London for games at Wembley. And it's amazing to be here and it to be like quiet and just to be able to have like a look around, because the last time I was here it was the Euros final. I don't think, maybe had about 20k subs at that point, so if you're new, hello. There's a lot of new people since then, so yeah, if you want to check that video out, I'll leave a thumbnail to it on screen just now. But it was absolutely rammed down here, and the Euros was more stressful for me than it was actually enjoyable. But yeah, just look at this. We know this in England as the home of football, however, from the research I've done and from the amount of investigations I've done into the origins of football, it seems like it was a mixture of England and Scotland. I think both love to claim it as their game, but football wouldn't be the same without both of these nations, England and Scotland, contributing. But this is genuinely an amazing time for me to come here. I've been to this stadium a lot. I've seen a lot of England games here. I've seen Liverpool play here twice in 2 League Cup finals. I've seen Liverpool play an FA Cup semi-final here as well against Everton. So yeah, I've been to a lot of games here at Wembley, and it's fantastic just to be here now and take it in and be able to show you guys the stadium tour as well. But just look at that. The Wembley Arch. Finally a video I've been wanting to make for so long, and here I am. And yeah, I'm just having a little walk around Wembley before the tour starts, and just look at this. I mean, what I love about Wembley is that you can come here and you can literally touch the Wembley Arch. Look at this. This is where the arch begins, or maybe this is where it ends. What side does it end and what side does it begin? But look, yeah, here it is. Haven't a few YouTubers like climbed up this before or something along those lines? But yeah, look, you can just see it here. Going right up there around the other side of the stadium. One of the most unique and probably recognizable structures of any stadium in the world, I'd say. Look at this. Woo. I'm currently in London at the moment, filming content at Wembley and West Ham and Arsenal and other clubs, and it wouldn't be possible thanks to my brand new sponsor, Lotify. Lotify is a brand new raffle and competition company that will bring great experiences to people like yourselves. They do raffle off cars and other competitions and pieces of technology and stuff like that, but Lotify are also football fans just like you and just like me. So one of their competitions is a chance to win a Champions League or Europa League experience of your choice, home or away. Like I say, they don't just do football, they also do technology and cars and other raffles, so do make sure you check out their website, which is the top link in the description box below. Terms and conditions do apply, so please do make sure you check those out. You have to answer a skilled question to enter as well, and you must be 18 or over. A massive thank you to Lotify. If you guys could go to the top link in the description box below and check them out, that would mean the world to me. Thank you very much. I think this is where the tours start, right next to the Bobby Moore statue, and I couldn't come to Wembley and not show you the Bobby Moore statue. Here he is, the man who captained England to our one and only trophy win, or major trophy win. I'm sure we've won, you know, other trophies such as the home championships a load of times. I'm sure, well, I know we have. But yeah, he was the man who won us our one and only World Cup, who lifted it. Of course, one of the most famous men in football history, really, especially in this country. Bobby Moore, with Wembley behind him, overlooking Wembley Way. But we got his caps here, and what does it say here? Bobby Moore, OB, immaculate footballer, imperial defender, immortal hero of 1966, first Englishman to raise the World Cup aloft, favourite son of London's East End, finest legend of West Ham United, national treasure, master of Wembley, lord of the game, captain extraordinary, gentleman for all time.
And then I'll just grab you the wristband.
Look there, got my little wristband on. Same on the tour. Part of it is guided, part of it is self-guided. And I'm going to overlay a little image on screen just now, something I've just seen around there. It's the ticket for the World Cup final, which was obviously here at Wembley. But yeah, this is a little bit at the start here to show you a little bit about the old Wembley and the history of the old Wembley. Look, we've got an old turnstile here. Locked. I think you have to press this little thing, don't you, to get them working. I've seen a lot of these old turnstiles before already. There we go, see? I'd make a great little ticket checker back in the day. But look at this, like British Empire exhibition. Look at all the stuff they've had here at Wembley. That was in 1924. Depends where you are, but I do really much prefer a self-guided tour. I mean, you can get amazing tour guides. The one at Celtic, Matthew the other day, what a legend. Martin at Man City. I'm missing a few out here, but yeah, usually I do prefer self-guided tours. You can just have a look around, I can vlog and stuff like that a little bit easier. But yeah, this part, the earliest part of the tour is self-guided. We're in one of the lounges now, and wow, just look at this. This could be a long video today with the amount of stuff that I need to show you, but yeah, look, look at that. Wembley became home to the Cowgirls and the Bucking Broncos, part of the rodeo during the British Empire exhibition in 1924. Wow, does this turn around? It does. Baseball between the US and Canada. Wembley hosts the United States Air Force's Europe Grid football final. Wow. Didn't they play American football here during World War II? I'm not sure. All the events that take place at Wembley Stadium are special. There it is. It was used for baseball, it looks like, during the war. Wembley was. for the Americans that were stationed here in London and in England. Look at this. I'm genuinely in my element. I love seeing trophies. I love seeing memorabilia, history, football. Look, we got the Champions League final in 2013 up there. Bayern versus Dortmund, which was held here at Wembley. Look, we've got a couple of shirts of teams that have won the Champions League here at Wembley. In 2011, Barcelona. 2013, Bayern Munich. Of course, Liverpool won a European Cup final here at the old Wembley. It was in 1978 against Club Brugge. And that's the shirt up there Liverpool would have won. Absolutely love that shirt. Well, we've spoken about England games and FA Cup finals and European Cup finals. There's one game here that, I mean, it's bigger than any. Stars of YouTube and international football legends take part in another epic showdown at Wembley Stadium connected by EE. We've got Billy Wingrove and Chris MD, Hugh Wizzy, KSI, as well as David James and Stevie G, as well as other pros in there too. Robbie Savage, Robbie Fowler, Gallas, I think that is. Yeah, I wonder when I'll get my Wembley debut.
Welcome to Wembley Stadium, the most iconic stadium of both football, sports and music in the world. And I'm going to make sure you guys have a really good time today. Please take as many photographs, videos and selfies as you can possibly can, okay? Now, this is a very, very big stadium and a very complicated one as well. I've been before, sir?
Yep, FA Cup semi-final, Liverpool-Everton back in the day, and
Okay.
a few League Cup finals as well, England games.
Yes.
I was here for the first game against Brazil. Back in
our first
2007.
one, yeah?
Yep.
1-1, yeah?
Yep.
Very good.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
We're going to take you down to the press area. That's all the managers and players are interviewed. Then we're going to go into the changing rooms, and we're going to go up just underneath the row box. You can see the whole of the actual stadium on there. Okay? It's your tour, and I want you to enjoy it. Okay? So, whenever you're ready, please follow me.
Some of the memorabilia in this part here is actually unrivaled. We've got signed Pele pictures and shirts and stuff of the England World Cup winners. Messi, Ronaldo, Cantona, Maradona, Neymar, Sterling, Dele Alli, amongst all the legends, as well as like England players. The boot of Rashford, which I guess will be maybe even match worn, I'm not sure. Paul Gascoigne, wow.
Welcome to one of 4 dressing rooms. Now, why have we got 4? Well, it's simple. We have 2 for each team, plus the training room here, which you're going to be seeing very shortly. It's because we do multiple events. We do not only do football, we do also concerts. And with concerts, you not only get the lead singer, you get everyone around them. So we've got to make sure that everyone's really accommodating over here. But it is primarily for North American football. What's the guy from the States over there? Yeah, these guys are big, aren't they? Ones in the States, they're very big guys. There's about 53 players in one team. So you can't fit all 53 very big guys in here. So you've got to separate them. So you've got the defense and then you've got the offense. So one of the teams will be here and the other one will be on the other changing room. Now, traditionally, since 1986, we've always done American football over here. But then a certain team or club called Tottenham Hotspur have taken over, and now they're actually doing all the American football. So we're trying to get some American football back here next year. When we've got the players in here, to make their lives even more comfortable, our maintenance team, they've got to remove the doors from the hinges because they can't fit through once they put on their outfits. Seriously, seriously, yeah. The reason why we have 4 dressing rooms as well, so we don't give a bigger dressing room to Team A or Team B. Everyone gets exactly the same. So last Sunday we had the Women's FA Cup final. This is where the Arsenal ladies had their dressing room. Now it would be the Arsenal badge down there, and also up here all the sort of Arsenal stickers. And the Chelsea on the west side would have had exactly the same facilities as we've got over there on that side. Now you will notice actually like a horseshoe effect. So it gives the manager sort of like a whole view of all the players and that, so they can talk to each other. Now, one of the first things to introduce this was the Etihad at Man City, and I believe that Tottenham Hotspur has also followed suit as well. Are you guys ready to go into the tunnel? Yes? Yeah. Come on in, please follow me this way. It's the biggest stadium in the United Kingdom. The second biggest in Europe. The biggest stadium is Barcelona at 98. Now, if you were to add on every single row of seats, it would measure 54 kilometres in length.
Like any good tour, it finishes in the shop, which is behind me there. I do not have the funds to be able to buy much stuff in club shops, especially London-based ones, so do remember to hit that like button and subscribe if you're new, and maybe in the future I can get more stuff when I come to these places. But that tour was honestly amazing. It was about 2 hours long actually, probably one of the longest tours I've ever done. Like, you see the Bobby Moore statue there, that's where we started the tour up there. A shout out to the guide Albert, he made that really exciting and really interesting actually, some of the facts that we heard. I would have shown you a little bit about what he was saying, but again, like on all these tours I do, I don't want to show everything just because I want to keep some of it secret, so that when you guys come and do it for yourselves, you can find out a little bit more about these places that I don't necessarily show you in these videos. I hope you've enjoyed it. Please do remember to check out Lotify. Without them, these London videos couldn't really happen. So yeah, please do support the channel in checking them out. Top link in the description box below. Thank you so much for watching. Like I said, if you could hit that like button and subscribe if you're new, that'd be amazing. From me here at the home of English football, thank you very much and goodbye.